heart of the bustling city, nestled among towering skyscrapers, there was an eerie building known as the Pinnacle. It stood as a relic of the past, a stark contrast to the modern metropolis that surrounded it. The residents of the Pinnacle had their secrets, but one tale stood out above the rest. The story of the midnight elevator. As the clock struck 12, an eerie quiet enveloped the building, and the residents whispered of the strange occurrences that transpired at this bewitched hour. The elevator, they said, had a mind of its own. It was known to descend to the basement without anyone pressing the button, its doors opening to reveal a world of darkness. Mark, a skeptical young man new to the building, dismissed the legends as mere superstition. He decided to test the midnight elevator himself. One fateful night, he stepped into the empty elevator. He pressed the button for the ground floor, but as the elevator descended, the numbers on the display blinked erratically. Mark watched in horror as the floors descended below ground level, and the doors opened with a haunting creak. What he saw chilled him to the bone. The basement was not the building's foundation, but a dimly lit, eerie replica of the lobby. The residents of the Pinnacle stood frozen in place, their eyes hollow and expressions frozen. They whispered in hushed, ghostly voices, speaking of the curse that bound them to this place. Mark tried to flee, but the doors of the elevator had vanished, leaving him trapped with the spectral residents. They revealed their ghastly fate, a cursed existence, eternally replaying the events of their last moments in the Pinnacle. As Mark's panic reached its peak, one of the ghostly figures pointed at the elevator panel. The button for the top floor was lit, and a bone-chilling voice echoed, "Your destiny awaits." With trembling hands, Mark pressed the button. The elevator ascended at a breakneck speed, the ghostly residents disappearing into the shadows. As the doors opened to the familiar lobby, Mark stumbled out, his heart racing. He was back in the real world, but the experience had changed him forever. He would never forget the eerie encounter in the midnight elevator of the Pinnacle, and as he walked out of the building, he noticed a subtle difference. The residents of the Pinnacle, once distant and unfriendly, now watched him with hollow, longing eyes and whispered, "Join us."